LV back with a 23 card PSA sub order reveal for you today. $19.99 per card value bulk, and the turnaround time for this particular order was not that great. Took around 3.5 months. I also want to talk to you about PSA's new offer program. You probably heard about it. So when your grades pop and your order's in completing stage, they give you offers on certain cards. And I'm not going to lie, some of the offers are pretty strong, so I would have to be a fool not to accept some of them. It's a pretty slick process. You get about 24 hours to review their offers, either accept them or not. I've noticed that you actually get a little bit longer than 24 hours. You pretty much get how long it takes them to ship your items out. So I would say most of the offers aren't that great. Maybe, well, I'd say about 60-70% of the offers aren't that great, but maybe around 20%, 25% are okay, and maybe around 10% of the offers are amazing. You're like, why? I can't believe you would give me that much for this card. You'll see in my next video. This order popped just before the program started, but the order that just popped, I got to utilize it and get familiar with all of it and set up the Stripe Express account. That's what they have you do. It's linked to PSA. And all you do is you give them your bank account info for them to pay you, or your debit card. And you pretty much get the payout every business day, and you see it in your bank account in 1 or 2 days. So like I said, some of the offers are strong, so it would only make sense to accept them. So definitely be on the lookout for that and utilize that when you think it is appropriate. So how that will affect my reveals, not much. Probably each reveal order I would say accept maybe 5% of the cards. And then when I do that, I will just, before I start the reveal, tell you which ones I accepted the offers on and what the amount I accepted for and the grade. And then we'll go on with the normal reveal. Okay, let's get into it. 23 cards. All right, first card up is a really cool looking Eric Dickerson. So it's the class of 1983. You can pull these out of the 2006 Topps Chrome. They're really hard to pull the refractors. They're numbered out of 100. And I remember opening a lot of these 2006 Topps Chromes, trying to chase the Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, Vince Young, Jay Cutler. Ended up not being a very good draft class, did it? That's okay. I got Gem 10 on that one. Next up, really cool looking Junior Seau. I actually like how it's almost like a design match with the Chargers. You know, you see all this, looks like lightning bolts with the lightning on the jersey for the Chargers. This one got a mint 9, so it did have a coating. I peeled it gently and was trying to shoot for that 10, but after I peeled it, I noticed the very faint refractor line, vertical line through here, and that's all it takes, unfortunately, with PSA to get that mint 9. Other than that, the card was flawless. Beautiful card on the Junior Seau. Next up, we got a Sengun. Really nice player for the Houston Rockets. Nice center. It's a Pulsar Gem 10. There's decent value to this card. Maybe around 80, 100 bucks. In or 10. Next up, we have a Ray Allen. I like the look of this insert. Prodigy Refractor. This one I actually pegged for 10. I didn't see much wrong with it. No surface scratches. Corners look clean. Centered. That one's a little bummer. I was hoping for a 10 on this one. Got a mint 9. Another mint 9. This one was an in-between. Could have gone either way, but I think the touch on the back right here was maybe just a little too much. I call it a prism touch. It's always on the dark corner. There's always one dark corner on the prisms. At least the other 3 are white, right? But nothing else much wrong with it. Got a mint 9. Look at the shine to this. I love the 2014 design. It's clean, minimalistic. Nice looking card. Next up, we have a 2014 Manny Machado. This is the Gold Prism Diamond Dominance. He's having a pretty good year, nice career, possible future Hall of Famer, and it's a bookend, so Checks all the LV boxes. I had a feeling this one would get a mint 9 with the new grading standards. It's thinner on the right than the left, unfortunately. So, mint 9. Still a very nice card to look at. This one's a bummer. I'm not going to lie. They're so harsh on hulking. So, pretty much any bit of hulking, card starts at an 8. Doesn't matter how amazing all other aspects are. You're just going to get that 8. So, I had a feeling it was going to get... I would just love to see us in a mint 9 because it's so clean. I peeled off very carefully. The coating... Not one surface scratch, refractor line, no, you know. It's okay. It's kind of what I expected. I was just hoping. It's not that much hulking, just on the knee and the leg and stuff. Maybe a little bit on the face, but it's enough to get that 8. Nice Kobe card. Second year refractor for Kobe. And an 8 on this one. I'm bummed on this one. So, if anyone knows anything about these Shea Silvers, there's always little factory defects. And it's always off-center, I swear, top to bottom. It's always thick on the top and the bottom. This one, I thought it looked pretty decent. I thought it should squeak in as a 9 for sure. You see it's not that bad. No surface scratches or anything. Maybe the slightest of prism touches, but not bad. I don't know. I think this one should be a 9. Nice card. We got another Shea, back to back. This one's the green, so you can see it's a little better centered. You look right here. So, this one was in between 9 and 10. I thought I had a shot. Yeah, I don't know. Mint 9. Wonder if they're grading Shea a little tougher. I'm not sure. Got a Paolo. Ice. Actually, a beautiful card. Pops with the Orlando Magic jersey. A little bit thinner on the right than the left, but they let this one slide, thankfully. Ultra modern card, right? Gem 10. Then we got Dennis Rodman. This one I was trying to sneak in as a 9, but it got the 8. He's fairly centered up. Just look at these top 2 gaps right here. These are tough to even get 9s because it's all black edges and corners, so that's on the case. A few touches here and there, but it's a pretty nice copy. Maybe a little touch here, so 8, I can kind of see it. Gem 10 on the Tom Brady refractor. Yeah, this one looked pretty good. Just look at these gaps right here. Gem 10. All right, this one was my fault. I'm not gonna lie. Disappointed in myself. For the life of me, I looked at this card over and over. I didn't see it. I don't know what happened. So I thought it was a Gem 10 card. Look at the centering. It's pretty bright white, everything. So it's still kind of tough to see. And I thought this was just kind of pigment. And I don't remember a lot of these cards having the wax stain. You know, you think of the late 80s stickers and stuff, but I don't remember this card having a lot of the wax stain, but it did, and I missed it. I'm not gonna lie. You see it right here, faint right here, and then there's a little bit here. You look for that diagonal, and yeah, it's subtle, but it's there. So the grader got this right, and I got it wrong. So very nice copy, but it is a stain qualifier, unfortunately. But I think it'll still sell okay. But yeah, I missed that one. My bad, my bizzle. All right, next up, we got a cool Saquon Barkley card. I like this card just because it's the no-name version. It's numbered out of 10. Kind of wish he was in the Eagles uni, but nice one. Gem 10, not much to it. White corners, white edges, back, front, easy 10. This one I'm slightly bummed about. Got a mint 9. There was no hulking on it. Chipper looked great. Peeled off the coating successfully. Slightest of refractor lines has got to be right here. I wonder if it's on both or just one. And if you would get the 10 if it was on just one side or not. I don't see. Maybe right here. got to be like a refractor line. So, yeah, like I said, it's all it takes. You get that mid-9, unfortunately. All right. Still a cool card, though. This is another card I was really gunning for that 10. The Atomic Refractor. Bowman's Best. Dikembe Mutombo. Really cool card. I thought this one had a chance. You got to look at this gap here. And this gap looks pretty good. And no dings. Surface looks great. Clean card. Very nice. 9. This one... All right, so this is a learning opportunity for me and you guys out there who submit like this sometimes. So I'm old school. I've been submitting forever, and usually they PSA grades with a OC qualifier. As you saw with the ST stain, for many, many years, they always use the OC qualifier, and this is a card with the perfect candidate for the OC qualifier, but they don't anymore. I can't submit in hopes for an OC because I just don't think they grade them anymore. This is a perfect card for it. Look at it. It's flawless. It's a mint 9 copy, without the centering. So, and for them to give it a 4, it's just kind of a slap in the face a little bit. This needs to be at least an 8 OC. Kind of a bummer there. So I'll just crack that open. I'm not gonna deal with a 4 there. Cool card here. LeBron James Silver Prism. Surprisingly, it doesn't sell for that much in Gem 10. You would think it'd be a $120 card, but I think it's like 70 or something. Still, really cool card for an early Prism. LeBron 10. Another card I was really hoping for that 10. I think it was so close. Man, look at the centering's 50-50, and the corners are great. Not one surface scratch. And the back, look at all black, but you don't see any touches. And it's one. First one out of 25, Isaac Bruce. Oh, man. Wish this would have swung a 10. Could have, should have, maybe. Mid-9. But I got the 10 on the Kellen Moore. He's a coach somewhere. Offensive coordinator maybe somewhere. Played for Boise State. These sell pretty well. Green, silver, gold, anything 2012 and a 10 sell pretty well. That's kind of why I grade it. Gem 10. And then we got a Clyde Drexler. Natural Born Thrillers. You hear me say this a lot this order, but I'm a little bummed about this one too. I've graded these a lot, and it's centered up. Not many touches. No touches, to be honest. Look at the surface. Looks great. A slight nick on that edge. The back, look at this. Flawless. Nothing wrong with that. 8 on that. Another 8. When are they going to have the die cut sleeves? To make it not move around, look so wonky. Julius Erving got an 8. I thought I pegged this for 10 potential. It's not like it's the original 90s Golden Touches. It's kind of a remake, 2013 Fleer Retro of the Julius Golden Touch. It looked great. I checked it over. And look at the edges. There's no chipping. I don't see much wrong with this card. I just don't. I think this would be an SGC 10, to be honest. Got an 8. Let's finish on a high note, kind of. The last card, Sean Marion. Not the biggest card, but this is actually a really hard one to gem up. Even this grader could not give this one a gem. It's perfect. Very condition sensitive because it's all black. And when I saw it, I couldn't believe it. How amazing it was. Out of 199, black refractor. Sean Marion, cool card. All right, so yeah, you can probably tell I'm not as happy with this order, but that's okay. It happens. We all know. Take the good with the bad, so that's just how it is. I'll be back with more reveals, and I wish everyone good grades, and yeah, see you in the next vid.